What's up, YugiTube? This is The Duel Factory, a new channel on YouTube that will be doing deck profiles, rant videos, ban list discussions, and matches of our locals. And today, well this week, we will be doing Meet the Admin deck profiles, starting off with Collin, aka The Dude. Tell us a little about yourself.
My name's Collin, aka The Dude. I like to kick it.
And what will you be deck profiling for us today?
Well, it's my special variant of Gagagas with spellcasters and a clusterfuck of everything.
That sounds neat! Let's start the deck profile, shall we?
Alright. First, so we're going to start off with 3 Gagaga Magicians. I need these. These are the main monsters in my deck. He basically... level manipulation is basically what the theme of my deck is. That's what it's used for.
Okay, and before you go to the next monster, what are their special names?
Alright, we have Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Harold.
Hi, Harold.
And Joe.
Aw, so kind.
I named them after the guys I got them from.
Even though we don't know who the hell Steve is, but...
Yeah,
continue.
Steve is Bray.
Continue the deck profile.
Alright, we have Girl, which I have her in here is because, you know, she has a good-ass effect, which, when she's XYZ summoned, the special summon monster on your opponent's side of the field becomes 0, and you can just punch people and wins games, hardcore. And it can go along with Steve, it can go along with Child, Gardner. Well, not Gardner, sorry, my mistake. You don't do it with Gardner. You can't do that.
Seems legit.
Right? And I run 3 Gagaga children.
You pedophile.
I hate you so much.
Continue.
Anyway, I run 3 children because it can give me a quick XYZ play. It copies any kind of level of Gagaga monster I have on the field, so he can just go ham with that.
Now, how many times do you say you use this card a game? Or a match, perhaps?
A whole match? I would probably use him all the time. I use him all the time.
He's that busted?
He's pretty busted.
Alrighty.
And then we have the Gardner, just simply because he saves your ass from a direct attack, which is amazing sometimes.
So basically your version of Trag.
Kinda.
More or less.
More or less, but the thing about him is I can discard to save his ass in the game, and I personally enjoy that. It has actually won me a couple games, but not very often. But you know, whatever.
Neat.
And before I go on to the next ones, I do not run Clerk or Caesar because Clerk is a horrible card that I think, and I don't like going into rank 2s. And we'll get to my extra deck soon. And Caesar, he banishes monsters, and I kind of need my monsters, so that's why I don't run them. Alright.
But you play Levier.
Really?
Continue on, sir.
Fuck you, Namek. Alright. Next are the monsters of support. We got 2 Summoner Monk. It can bring out just about any level 4 that I need, such as Steve, or, you know, if I want to be that guy, bring out Gardner for some god-awful reason. And he goes hard. 2 Tour Guide, going to a quick rank 3, pretty obvious. I have 2 Star Drawings. This card doesn't see a lot of play, but I think, personally, in my opinion, it's amazing because it can it can stay a 4, or if you choose so, make it a 5. And when you use it as material, you can just draw a card.
And who doesn't like to draw cards?
Everybody loves to draw cards. Solar Windjammer. It's my version of Cyber Dragon, but I think he's way better since nobody has to control anything for you to special summon. You can go into a quick rank 5, which it saves you a lot. A lot.
I recommended it over Cyber Dragons, just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, now, just for the singular monsters in my deck. Thunder King, because I used to run 2, but, you know, the ban list, thanks Konami, I appreciate that.
Sad face.
Yeah, he's just a great card. negates a special summon, stops him from searching the deck and putting it into hand. I mean, he's a great card. 1 Gores, because obviously I can only keep 1 Gores, but you know, he saves your ass, and I can go into a quick rank 7 if I chose so, if I had a Magician in hand, and yeah.
Big Daddy Duck.
Yep. Now, and I also main Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. We call him at the Duel Factory the Cunt Destroyer.
Because he will destroy your cunt.
Right in the mouth. So
terrible.
Basically, I have him in here because, you know, theme of the deck is a spellcaster, and he has a really good effect, and he actually helps me a lot in games. So that's why I main him in there. And now, my secret tech card, Time Wizard.
You Joey Wheeler have an ass.
Yeah. Don't talk to me like that, Yugi!
Anyway, why Time Wizard?
Time Wizard, because he's a dark hole with a cape. And he's a clock, for God's sakes. And he is also a light target for Chaos Sorcerer, because I run him in here. Because it seems appropriate.
I love the main reasoning is because he's a dark hole with a cape.
Exactly.
Fucking Cape Crusader having a...
And personally, I just love him being in my deck. He gives me false hope sometimes.
Ain't that the truth?
Alright, on to the spells. We have 3 Revenge. It's your monster reborn for Gagagas, and he boosts up your Exceeds, and it's amazing.
And Monster Reborn's no longer with us.
R.I.P. 3 Gagaga Bolt, because that is your space clearer. Kill a monster, kill a spell or trap. I personally use them for field spells or a big monster.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it's awesome. 2 MST, because if I need to make a good play, I always blind MST or something.
It's the nuts.
It's not the nuts, it's an MST. It negates.
There's no heavy... Never mind.
MST negates. I run a Mind Control because it's very helpful in Gagagas. You can take one of their synchros or normal monsters, because since we're in a heavy synchro format deck, I think it's personally pretty good. You take their monster, you use it as Exceed material with Steve, and just go nuts. 1 Dark Hole, Avi. 1 Foolish Burial. If I'm having a problem getting my Gagagas into the graveyard, I just I play that and put one of them in there and see what I can concoct. There you go. There's that word.
Look at you using big words.
Your big word. We have a Pot of Duality. Only run 1 because I special summon a lot, and if I need that good draw, search. I call it a draw.
Scourge.
1 Book of Moon. Stop plays. Wins. Alright, on to the traps. Run double Mirror Force for that protection. That's my condom. 2 Call the Haunteds. Bring back something. You know. Kicking it. And now, and Bottomless. Because it wins games.
And we only have 1 sad face.
Yeah.
Alright, how many cards is the main?
41.
41 card main. Let's see the extra.
Alright. Now this is my pride and joy. This what makes me win games. Alright. For the rank 3s, we have Leviathan, number 49 Fortune Tune.
Or Kazooie, as he likes to call it.
Or Tweet Motherfucker.
True story.
Not a lot of people agree with me on this, but you know, I like to do for those game pushes. Acid Golem.
I mean, it's good for OTK pushes, and it's a 3,000 body.
Mm-hmm. But it kind of fucks me sometimes, but you know, whatever. Olivier. Get back my banished monsters, of course. Then mains. A wall. Okay, that's it for my rank 3s.
And the badass token.
I don't know what it is, but I like to kiss it. I don't know.
That's a little weird.
Shh. Alright, on to the rank 4s. We have Photon Popular Operative. Marstroke. Topes. Utopia, number 39. Gagaga Cowboy, because it's kind of essential in a lot of extra decks, and I love how it's a theme around my deck somehow. And that's it for the 4s. On to the 5s, we have Ardrius. I call him Ardrius just to be that guy. And we have his big brother, Tyrus, because these two go hand in hand like cupcakes.
You're fat.
And we also have a Volcasaurus to get rid of those big monsters and make big plays, which is amazing. And now, to my rank 6, Photon Strike Bouncer.
Game winner.
For show. Negate the effect, punch him in the mouth for a good 27.
And him 27 beats.
Now, my pride and joy, this is my favorite card in my extra deck, is Mechaphenom Beast Draco Sack.
If he asks you about his sack, just say no.
I mean, I think our viewers already saw my sack, and I think they're okay with it.
Continue.
Yeah. It's a great card. I love it so much. I've always wanted one in my extra deck, and I actually just pulled it like 2 weeks ago in a pack.
A single solitary pack, may I add, that he called he was going to pull the sack. Which was complete bullshit. Anyway.
Alright, and finally my, how you guys like to put it, boss monster. Number 22, Zombie Stein. You mix him with Gagaga Magician and Child, or not Child, or yeah, Child could work, but Girl. I'd actually use it with Girl because it makes a monster to 0. You just punch him in the mouth for 45. And, I mean, he's just big and gross. I love him.
And that would be his extra deck. How do you feel about Gagagas going to the new format, dude?
I mean, it played pretty well in our tournament last week, but, you know, I always keep tweaking it. There we go. But, you know, anything could happen in this new format. I'm a firm believer in playing good cards.
Hey, who doesn't like good cards?
Right?
Will there be changes to the deck going into the rest of the format, or is this a solid build?
I think I'm going to actually stick with this build now. I think I got everything for it, yeah.
Alright, anything else you would like to tell our subscribers?
You should subscribe to us. Love our videos, and we have more coming.
Alright. Well, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is the Supernamic, leaving the Duel Factory.